Hello, Purple Rosa here, and I'm continuing on in Blackwood with the main quest. So previously we learnt that Councillor Van Dacia is the leader of the cult, the Order of the Waking Flame, and he wants to complete the bargain that the Longhouse Emperor's made with Mehrunes Dagon, whatever the bargain may be. And yeah, he's after the 4 ambitions. He's the one that's killed all the councillors, and he tried to pin it on the Dark Brotherhood. But now we've got the Dark Brotherhood on our side because they want revenge for being framed. Because the Dark Brotherhood's only here in Blackwood to reclaim their sanctuary. Well, somewhere up here. Now I have to meet Eveli and Gideon as Keshu the Black Fin. She knows where one of the vaults may be, as Eveli's brother was able to translate one of the documents, and we have to find a place called the Ojel-bak. I think that's what it was called. So yeah, back to Gideon. So where do I have to go? Governor's house, I guess. Which is Keshu, the governor of Gideon. So yeah, I kind of knew...
What do you want?
Councillor Van Dacia was vicious, because when I first met him here in Gideon, he was really adamant that the Dark Brotherhood was the perpetrators, and they're not. So, I think I go upstairs.
Von Dacia, a cultist. Gideon will help in any way we can.
Thank you, Governor. Ah, here's my partner now.
Yeah.
Good to see you. I just finished telling the Governor what happened in Leowin. Why don't you ask her about the Argonian phrase we need translated?
Sure.
Councillor Von Dacia, a traitor and a Daedric cultist. I can't believe he had us all fooled for so many years. But that's a matter for another time. Eveli tells me you have a lead for finding these so-called ambitions.
The ciphered document claims the vault is in the Ojel-bak. Do you know where that is?
Councillor Leviticus was right to send you to me. In Argonian, Ojel-bak roughly translates as Pit of the Outsider. There is a natural formation to the south that bears the name. Unfortunately, it lies in territory claimed by the Sulzan tribe.
They're the Nagas. The Sulzan tribe, are they going to be a problem?
The Sulzan are a savage people, Nagas, who revere the forces of death and chaos. You must traverse their land to reach the Pit of the Outsider. The Nagas recognize no authority other than themselves and their leaders. They do not welcome visitors.
Okay, that might be a problem. But we'll kill them all. So we understand, where is this Pit of the Outsider?
South of Stone Wastes, in the heart of Sulzan territory. I suggest caution and stealth. Try to avoid starting a war with the tribe if you can at all help it. Bring whatever you find back here. Gideon will keep it safe, I assure you.
You can be stealthy. So Eveli and I will head out immediately.
Ojel-bak, the Pit of the Outsider. It's a natural formation located south of Stone Wastes. Just proceed carefully, as it lies in the heart of Sulzan territory. I suggest you meet Eveli on the outskirts of their territory and go from there.
So you had no idea Vandacia was the leader of a Daedric cult?
No. He served the Longhouse Emperors from the day they seized the Ruby Throne, eventually becoming a member of the Elder Council. Since the collapse of the Empire, he has been a trusted advisor, both here and in Leyawiin. This news is a shock.
Do you know anything about the Order of the Waking Flame?
Only what young Eveli was telling me before you arrived. I never heard of them before today. I will, however, get my best Blackfin Legionnaires to investigate them. Vandacia has lived in Gideon a long time. Someone here must know something.
I hope. He's got to have a lot of contacts. So what else can you tell us about the Sul'Zan?
The Sul'Zan are brutal. They sacrifice their enemies to the dark forces they serve, and their thirst for blood knows no bounds. That is why I urge caution. As you make your way through their territory, they will show you neither kindness nor mercy.
And I will show them none either. So yeah, we already know she's been the governor for a while. And she used to be part of the Ebonheart Pact, and she brought her Blackfin warriors here to Gideon with her. So Castor, he's just a random. So we've got to go to the Sul'Zan territory, the Nagas. So I did kind of check out that place already. I did some exploring. So head down there now to do this quest. Yeah, I just have done a bit of exploring just to get my bearings of this map. As I did have some antiquities to dig up as well, which led me down here. Got the Kothringi tidal canoe, which looks really cool. Not sure how I'm going to use it in my house yet. But yeah, I think I got it from a daily quest, the lead. So yeah, we're nearly there. Just bypass these enemies. Borbers. And I aggroed one. Yeah. Hang on, Eveli. He's everywhere.
Joined the buoyant armigers.
No, you shouldn't have. Okay.
Ready to make our way into hostile territory? We need to find this pit of the outsider, see if the vault is there, and reach the ambitions before the Order of the Waking Flame beats us to them.
Any thoughts on how we should approach this?
Well, you heard Governor Keshu. This is Sul'Zan territory. We want to avoid contact with this hostile tribe of Argonians if at all possible, but we need to reach the pit of the outsider. Also, I had another one.
Another what?
Another waking vision. Happened when I got here. I think that strange book is trying to tell me something. I saw these weird cubes with symbols on them. Symbols like the ones in the book I'm carrying. I'm not sure what it all means.
So what do you want to do?
I want to find the vault. With any luck, we're way ahead of Vandacia and his cultists. Maybe we can get in, grab the weapons, and get back to Gideon before anyone even notices that we're around. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Remember to avoid the Sul'Zan, but keep an eye out for the Waking Flame cultists. I wouldn't be surprised if we run into them before too long. Now, let's go find the pit of the outsider.
You really think the Waking Flame cultists are out here?
They've got to be somewhere. Besides, we don't know exactly what Van Dacia learned when he killed the councillors, or what he got out of the documents he stole from Leowyn. We have to assume he's on the same trail as we are.
So what happens if we can't avoid the Sulzan?
Just what you'd expect, I imagine. They are bloodthirsty savages who revere death and chaos, after all. Be ready to fight. That's all I'm saying.
Could the Sulzan and the Order be working together?
It's possible, I guess, but we haven't seen any evidence of that up to this point. Look, we won't find out any more if we just stand here and talk about it. Let's get going, all right?
Okay. So yeah, all the councillors were killed by Van Dacia except Leviticus, who was nearly killed, but he survived. So avoid the Sulzan. They don't really look like Nagas. Traditional Nagas have snake tails. These ones do not. When they were first mentioned, I was excited, and then when I saw them, I was like, oh, disappointed.
Hey, that shouldn't be there. What a sight.
Ah,
I can't wait to write home about this.
Come speak to me.
Wow. So, yeah. That should not be there. And Laurent is here.
There you are, little mortal. It seems we once again find ourselves on the trail of the same mystery. I expect we can aid one another in the events that are about to unfold.
Aid one another. What are you proposing?
Since we last met, I have been watching the activities of the Order of the Waking Flame. I followed a couple of their scouts to this location and discovered this charming Daedric vault. I believe the ambitions that you seek are locked inside.
You believe? Haven't you gone inside yet?
Unfortunately, the vault is warded like the Imperial annexes. Wards designed to repel Daedra, including me. Remove the wards and open the way, and we will both have our curiosity satisfied. Oh, and about that strange book that the elf carries.
What about it?
When the wood elf and I crossed paths when she first learned of Leovik's secret, I sensed something unusual about her. It's the book she carries. It's an ancient and powerful tome of questionable origin.
Questionable origin, how so?
I believe the book to be the Mysterium Xarxis, a tome penned by Mehrunes Dagon himself. Or so they say. Whatever the truth of its origins, the tome is both powerful and dangerous. Eveli must place it on the lectern to disable the wards.
You mentioned cult scouts. What happened to them?
I dealt with one of the scouts. She will not bother anyone again. The other may have slipped away while I was studying the vault's exterior. So I suggest you pick up the pace. The cultists could return in force at any moment.
Alright, we'll try to enter the vault and see what it contains.
Remember, while the wards are in place, none of us can enter the vault. Use the book the wood elf carries to disable them and open the way. Once the wards are down, I shall meet you inside. Now hurry! The Waking Flame could arrive at any moment.
How do you know the vault is Daedric? Well, it looks Daedric.
You cannot see it. The exquisite workmanship. The otherworldly crafting. This vault was not forged by mortal hands. In fact, I believe it was constructed in the lava crucibles of the Deadlands. It was definitely built to contain something powerful.
Yep, and we do know that there's 4 separate vaults containing each of the ambitions. So what's your interest in all this?
Curiosity, little mortal. How else am I to fill the endless days of immortality? I collect secrets, and I long to learn the truth of the Longhouse Emperors and their mysterious bargain with the Prince of Destruction. Now, go deal with those wards.
Okay.
All right, I'm placing the book as Lyranth suggested. You check out those cubes.
Wow. Okay, so ward cube.
Hey, that did something!
Nice. So yeah, the symbols it shows up there. But I don't really need to memorize them.
That matches one of these symbols. Keep going! I think you did it! Let's check the door!
Good, she took the book. Let's go in.
Look at this place.
Well done, little mortal. Now I must explore.
Okay, you go off on your own then.
We open the door and Lyranth just rushes ahead without us? Figures. Well, I guess we should start looking around too. Everything we learned so far indicates that the Daedric weapons should be in here somewhere.
Well, we still don't really know if they're weapons. But yes, remind me about these weapons.
It all comes back to Emperor Leovic's secret. How he hid the four ambitions before Varen reached Imperial City and killed him. We don't know exactly what these four ambitions are, but the documents indicated they're Daedric weapons of some sort.
Yep, and Vendacia and his order are seeking them too. To complete the bargain, I guess.
Yup, and Lyranth thinks they could arrive here at any moment. Let's look around. Oh hey, one more thing. The book sort of started to tingle the moment we entered the vault. Just thought you should know.
Yeah, and we just left the front door open, and they'll follow in our wake. So Lorette thinks the book is the Mysterium Xarxus. If so, it may have been written by Mehrunes Dagon.
The Mysterium what now? Never mind. I can worry about that later. Right now we have a job to do.
Yep, let's look around.
I want to find out what's so important that Leovic had to stick it in a warded and sealed Daedric vault.
Yeah, well, from what we've read, they weren't ready at the time of Varen's assault. Varen killed him. Wow, look at this place. But yeah, it's a good place to put a vault in the Naga lands. So we're back in the Deadlands.
Hey! What happened to the vault?
I think we entered another portal into the Deadlands. Weird that there's crocodiles here. Am I going the right way? Yes. Oh, look at that. It's like a storm's brewing. So it looks like we're half in the Deadlands, half in the
You lead.
Blackwood.
Are we still inside the vault? This doesn't look like Blackwood to me.
Nope, we're in the Deadlands. Let's sneak past him.
I want to find out what's so important that Leovic had to stick it in a warded and sealed Daedric vault.
Guess we'll find out if we get this first ambition. Ward chamber?
Uh-oh. Another warded door ahead of us.
That's not good.
There's another ward on the door ahead. Ready to see if we can open it?
Do you think it works like the one outside?
Only one way to find out. I'll place the book on the lectern. Then we'll see what happens.
Alright.
Then here we go. The book is really tingling. Get ready to turn the cubes after I place it on the lectern.
I'm ready.
The book. It's almost as though it wants to help us open the door.
Maybe that's what it was designed for. But hang on. These weird pictures, or is it just random? Seems random. Okay. Doesn't look like there's a ward on the door. But whatever.
That did something. Keep going. You matched the second symbol.
Wonder where Laurent has gone off to. Hang on. The dresser. Okay. Carry on.
The ward is down. Excellent. Let's go.
But... Okay. I'm always gonna check if she brings the book just to make sure. Okay. This place is big. Breached passage. Well.
Now where are we? Never mind. We need to lower that drawbridge.
How do we do that? There's gotta be a lever somewhere.
There must be a lever or a switch around here someplace.
I just said that. Ah, here it is.
That did it! Now we can get across.
So if those other players ran back, why not just jump down? Get here faster. Oh, don't want to fall. Hey, where are we now?
Really? Lava and an ominous sky? Oblivion stuff is weird.
Well, it's Mehrunes Dagon. What is he? The Daedric Prince of Change, Cataclysm, and something else. I think.
I hope you're watching. That's sort of pretty. Disturbing and terrifying, but pretty.
Yes, it is. So it goes this way. There's a scamp in that cage. So what's this? Two Dremora fighting there. Oh, look at this tree. Petrified. Turned to stone. I think all the trees here have, actually. Yeah, not a nice way to die. Just being in that proximity to the lava, the heat stroke would kill you.
Ah, I was wondering where you had gotten to. I need you once again.
I was wondering where you'd gotten to.
Little mortal, I can proceed no farther. Another ward bars my way. Deal with it, will you?
There's another water door ahead.
Yes, this interior is littered with the damn nuisances. Disrupt it so that we can continue our search. I do not believe we have much time before the Dagonists arrive.
This place certainly feels bigger on the inside than it looked from the outside.
Very perceptive. The construction is imbued with a magic that allows the vault to behave as if it were a small pocket of oblivion. In a way, I suppose it is. Those exterior portions you pass through, that's where the Deadlands and Nirn coexist.
Coexist?
It's all part of Mehrunes Dagon's master plan. He believes Nirn belongs to him, and he has long sought a way to combine his Oblivion realm with the mortal world. Perhaps the ambitions are another step in that direction. Now, open the door.
So he's basically trying to do what Malik Ball tried to do with the anchors. Why do they have to copy each other?
Another ward. Damn! I'll place the book, you turn the cubes. Can you believe it? Another warded door! Emperor Leovic was certainly determined to keep people out. Or I suppose these precautions could be to keep something in? Well, we won't find out by just standing here. See if you can disrupt the ward.
Keep something in. That's worrying. Wonder what that symbol is.
That did something!
I think that's a symbol of the ambitions. But yeah, whatever we find in this vault, wonder what it is.
Good job! Keep going!
But yeah, Mehrunes Dagon trying to merge Nirn with his Daedric realm is exactly what Malik Bol tried to do.
That looks right. I wonder what they mean.
Like, can't you come up with your own plan? But I guess every Daedra wants.
The ward's down! You did it! Now, let's see what's so important it needed all this protection.
Sorry, I guess every Daedric prince wants. Nirn?
How's this, sister?
More dramatic, Destron. More panache.
Callia, just make sure it actually looks like me this time.
Oh, brother, I always capture the real you.
Who are these two?
People? Where are the Daedric weapons?
Who are these intruders?
I sense the cultists. They're close. Wood Elf, check the other side of those doors.
Careful, brother. They look dangerous.
Dangerous? We're heroes! All right, Lyrinth. I'll scout ahead. You talk to them, partner.
Could they be the weapons? Didn't expect them to be people.
An unexpected twist. Could these mortals be the ambitions? Whatever the truth, I see only two, not four. Talk to them. See what they can tell us about Leovic's secret. But hurry! I sense that the waking flame will soon arrive in force.
I guess that makes sense. Back when Leivik was still alive before Varen's assault on the Imperial city, he did say the ambitions weren't ready. So maybe they were just babies at that time? And now they've grown up?
I knew I felt something strange, like glass shattering in the distance. Who are you, and why have you disrupted the wards?
We're here on behalf of Leywin and Gideon. We're looking for the 4 ambitions.
The 4 ambitions? A curious phrase. Pray tell, what are these 4 ambitions you seek?
We're not exactly sure, but we thought they were Daedric weapons.
Weapons? We have no weapons here, at least none that I'm aware of. Feel free to look around if you like. Perhaps you'll find what you're looking for. Perhaps not.
But what are you doing here? So they're brother and sister. It's kind of a cool painting.
Explain yourself. Who are you, and why have you invaded our sanctum?
We're here on behalf of Leywin and Gideon. We're looking for the 4 ambitions.
4 ambitions? As in an earnest desire or something to aspire to? How can an idea such as that also be a thing?
We thought they were Daedric weapons, but now I'm not so sure.
Weapons? There are no weapons here. Just my sister Kalia, myself, and our caretakers. Teachers used to visit in the past, and the Emperor, but we haven't seen another living soul in many years. Look around if you must, but then leave us in peace.
So, maybe they are the ambitions.
Destron says my talent has improved.
It's a good painting, I'll give you that. This is still weird.
Interesting. A totem revering Mehrunes Dagon, I believe.
Huh.
We serve the twins, the rams.
Rams. Eveli mentioned something about that. She said there was 2 rams. Something else and something else. So they must be the ambitions. So they're actually people. We are the twins, we are the rams. The caretakers tell us that our training, our isolation is almost complete, but still no one comes. We haven't seen new teachers in many years, and even the Emperor, who used to visit with us often, has been absent since Kalia and I were young. Have we disappointed him in some way? Is he angry with us? So yeah, they were very young, which is why they weren't ready the time of Varen's assault. So, Kalia and I continue our studies. We have our activities, but we are lonely. The caretakers are helpful, but they are dreadfully boring. I know Kalia wants to see the world outside our sanctum, and I long for adventure and to see the place I have only read about. They tell us the time is almost upon us, but they won't actually tell us what that means. I suppose we can wait a little longer. It's not like we have any other choice.
Do you mind? Those are my personal thoughts.
Yeah, well, I need to learn. Where did Eveli go?
See to Eveli.
Okay, Laranth.
Vandasia's cultists have arrived. We need a plan.
We do.
Portals opened all around me, and suddenly there were cultists everywhere.
How were they able to portal so deep into the vault?
Well, we did take down all the wards that protected this place. I put arrows in as many of Vandasia's crazies as I could, but the rest of them scattered.
Where did they go?
Deeper into the vault. Damn, this place is enormous. I assume you didn't happen to find the Daedric weapons back in that other room?
No, just those twins. The rams. Hey. How big is this vault? They've killed the caretakers.
What's going on? Where are we going?
Whatever happens, stay close to me.
How touching. Makes me want to rip out my eyes.
What?
The waking flame claims the ambitions for Mehrunes Dagon.
Not on my watch. But yeah, I didn't actually think they'd be people. Maybe they're powerful. But yeah, there was the rams and two others that I read about.
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Nonsense, child. You are an ambition. The High Priest has great plans for you.
Destron, what should we do?
Exactly what we were trained to.
I think we may have found those weapons.
Yeah? Well, at least they're on our side, I guess.
Don't look at me. I didn't know they could do that. Go on, talk to Destron. I think he has some explaining to do.
I don't think they know much.
I attempted to open a portal that would take us out of this Daedric structure, but instead it dropped us here. Before I could try again, the cultists confronted us. And then... well, you saw what happened. I suggest you ask Destron to explain.
Yeah, they're pretty powerful.
I heard that someone killed all the cultists and saved the weird...
They wanted to take us away. Me and my sister, I couldn't let them do that.
That was an impressive display of power.
You think so? When they charged in here and demanded we go with them, I just had a bad feeling. I really didn't mean to obliterate them like that.
Between what I saw and what they said, I'm guessing you and your sister are two of the ambitions.
I'll have to take your word for it. With our sanctum breached and our caretakers dead, we can't stay here. We'll go with you, if that's all right.
We'll get you someplace safe. Well, at least they trust us. Just hope it stays that way, because they could easily kill us.
Those people, they wanted to take us away.
Did you know your brother could do that?
Yes, but I never saw him unleash that much raw power in a single burst, or against living targets. Obviously, our training has served us well.
Do you have that kind of power as well?
Destron has always been more powerful, but if you're asking if I can defend myself, I won't let anyone take us from here without our permission.
So, we have your permission then?
Destron and Kalia, the twins. They're the ambitions. Well, at least there are two of them. I have to say, I did not expect the weapons to be people. Whatever. Vandacia and his cult still want to get their hands on them.
Neither did I. So what do you suggest?
Obviously, we have to protect them. Get them somewhere safe. Especially since we're the ones who unlocked their vault and gave the cultists a way to get inside.
So where should we take them?
Good question. Leowen is still reeling from the cult's last assault, but Governor Keshu offered to help. I say we take the twins to Gideon. After that, we can figure out how to locate and secure the other two ambitions, whoever they are.
Yeah, can't remember who the other two were.
And so the secret finally becomes clear. The ambitions aren't just weapons. They are mortals of a sort. Obviously, these two have been imbued with immense power. Power that has a distinct Daedric tinge to it. I have learned enough. For now.
You're leaving?
The mystery intrigued me. I wanted to know what the ambitions were and why the Dagonist wanted them. Now I know. Or at least now I have some idea.
But we could still use your help. There's more to learn and we still need to stop Vandacia.
Vandacia is a mortal problem, best dealt with by mortals. In the meantime, I wish to look into how these ambitions gain their power. I have my own avenues to explore. But do not fear. I am sure we shall meet again. In fact, I guarantee it.
Well, whatever you find out, please do tell me.
Come with me, you two. It's not safe here anymore.
You want us to go outside?
Time to say goodbye to this place, Kalia. It will be a new adventure.
You get to see the world.
If you think we'll be safe in this Gideon place, then we'll go with you. I sense nothing but good intentions from the Wood Elf. Well, and a little fear too, but that's perfectly understandable after what Destron just did.
Well, when the others learn what you are... I like her outfit. You can get it, but you need to get, I think it's 50 items from a public dungeon, I think.
Gideon? That's a city, isn't it? I suppose we could go with you and the Wood Elf. I always wanted to see a city.
It's an outfit I'll be working to get, for sure. Can never have too many outfits. But yeah, the rams. So I've got to return to Gideon. I suppose I'll get out of here. There's a fast way out. So I've got to talk to Keshu. Hopefully Gideon will be a safe spot for the twins. And that they don't kill everyone in the city.
These two will be safe here in Gideon, Eveli. You have my word.
Thank you, Governor.
Cool. Let's hope.
You have other business to attend to, mercenary. I'll wait until you're done.
Okay.
Good. You're just in time. I barely began to tell the Governor everything that happened. Why don't you finish up? Talk to Keshu and tell her what we discovered in that vault.
Eveli led us through the wilderness and into this city. Everything seemed so strange and different. I didn't see any molten rivers, and the sky is an unusual shade of blue.
Yeah? Well, you did grow up in Deadlands, kind of.
Our sanctum was spacious, but the world outside, it's huge. I think this is going to take some time to get used to.
I do like these two, I just hope after all this is done, because they are two of the ambitions, so we have to kill them.
Do I need to scream?
You did well to bring these twins to Gideon. I will make sure that they are well protected. Is it true, though, what Eveli told me? These are the ambitions you sought?
We believe so. The cultists certainly seem to think so. And Destron demonstrated great power.
Yes, Eveli was telling me about that. Daedric weapons in the guise of Imperial hatchlings. Interesting.
What will you do with the twins?
Feed them, provide them with a place to rest. We'll keep them safe. But what about you? Do you have any ideas on how to find the remaining ambitions? Or what to do about Vondacia and his cult?
No. I have no idea.
I suggest you discuss your options with Eveli. For someone so recently out of her egg, she has remarkable instincts and a good heart.
You must have some opinion on what we should do next.
Anything I can offer would be a guess. You and Eveli are much more familiar with the situation than I am. For my part, I will gather the Blackfin Legion and make sure the twins are comfortable and safe. On that, you have my word.
Anything else before we go?
As I told Eveli, a courier arrived shortly ahead of you. After you and your partner finalize your plans, make sure to talk to them. They were quite insistent that they be allowed to deliver their message directly to you.
Huh? That courier.
Well, we found 2 of the ambitions and kept them out of the cult's hands. Now we just have to find the other 2 and deal with Vandacia.
Any ideas on how we find the other ambitions or Vandacia?
Not yet, but I'm sure something will occur to us. It usually always does. In the meantime, take this. Your share of our compensation from Leowin. I couldn't have found the twins and saved them without your help. Thanks.
Thank you. Cool.
While Governor Keshu takes care of Destron and Kalia, we need to determine our next move. I wonder if Captain Rian has any news about Vandacia. Oh, I almost forgot. Keshu mentioned that a courier arrived for us. They're waiting to deliver a message.
Any idea who sent the courier?
Maybe Captain Rian or Councillor Leviticus? Maybe they sent news about Vandacia. I'm sure that stinkweed is still out there, searching for the other ambitions. And the twins too, I suppose. Vandacia won't stop until we stop him.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
Talk to the courier. Find out who sent them and what news they've brought us. I mean, provided you're still willing to stick around and help. Technically, I suppose you've already finished the job Captain Rian hired you to do. So, what do you say?
Of course, I want to see this through. I'll talk to the courier.
The courier's waiting right over there. Talk to them and find out what they've brought us.
Any idea who sent the courier or what this message is about?
No, I was waiting for you. Besides, they said they were supposed to deliver it to you specifically. Their instructions were very clear about that.
Okay.
This letter is for you, mercenary.
Say you haven't seen me.
I was told to make sure this letter reached you directly, mercenary. I am to remain until I am sure you have read it.
Who hired you to bring me the letter?
He did not introduce himself. He just gave me the letter and my instructions, along with a generous amount of gold. The gentleman did ask if I knew of any establishments that serve mud crab goulash, but that was the extent of our interaction.
Could it be the guy from the Dark Brotherhood? Pardon my caution, but curious eyes are everywhere. I have information that you desperately need to know about. Things I learned since our time in that strange ruin. Come to the Amnes Manor on the south side of Gideon. Just you and the Wood Elf. Tell no one else. I ask for your utmost discretion here and that you trust me. Not everyone will believe that my intentions are sincere. Could be the Dark Elf from the Dark Brotherhood. Can't remember his name.
Well, what does the letter say? Well, did the letter say anything important?
It's not signed. It asks that we come to the Amnes Manor on the south side of town alone.
An anonymous letter asking us to come by ourselves to a creepy old manor? Nothing suspicious about that. Well, I don't suppose we have any better leads. I'll meet you there.
Okay, so where is this Amnes Manor? Ah, it's in Gideon. So, courier's gone already because they did deliver the letter.
I don't have to explain myself to you.
But yeah, the twins. The rams. Let's hope we don't have to kill them. Though, being the ambitions, I don't think that we could kill them. But yeah. Gonna end this one here and we'll continue this quest in the next one. Thanks for watching.